Hello everyone, I'm going to start a little bit early because starting up mid-dungeon queue, or while the dungeon queue is popping, seems a little silly, so we're trying to knock out some dailies. Oh, my camera's not on. Oh.
It's not. Oh, that's way scaled up. I gotta fix that.
Okay.
It's only I had it for like 5 people. Is Mister here? No, he's not.
Are you on, buddy?
Yeah, I'm live.
Oh, there you are. Now let's go ahead and knock.
Join.
There we go.
Show as tab.
I don't mind the Gulal deficiency or Gulal generosity quest where we throw dust on people, but I prefer the one where we chase off the monkeys with the Gulal. That one's a lot more fun. There we go. If you're leveling, remember to eat your boiled egg. Or whatever.
Come on, Doc, take away then.
My dot fell off, your dot fell off.
No, he
Mom's
isn't
dot's
vegetable,
about
that's
to fall
vegetable.
off. Yeah.
No, he didn't, because that requires a cast bar.
You're up to 14 followers, buddy.
Yeah. The buffer went fall off now. Okay, I got my third combo so I can summon these guys.
I still love how much our son, as a samurai, looks like a red mage. He is the Scarlet Pimpernel. Two cats, back to back. Am I a black mage now? Not bad.
But the Ultima weapon is all-powerful. Why does my enemy still stand? How can her strength truly be so great?
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
Marcus, thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate you.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal she bears.
So, this is what empowers her.
How you holding up, bud? How you been?
Beyond mortal limits.
Oh, I've been sick all week.
If you are to prevail, the hammer of
Still sick.
darkness
I'm
must
better
needs
now
be
than I
brought to
was, but
bear
as you can
upon
hear,
the
my
shield
voice
of
is
light.
still kind of sounds like crap, so I haven't been able to record anything.
so
And
it
I
shall,
mean,
for the ultimate
today's
weapon
Commander
is
video
host
still
to a
sounded like
power of
crap,
which
and that
you
was
are
after
as
days of
yet
recovery.
ignorant.
Speak plainly, Asian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
How about you? What have you been up to?
Spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
La Brea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Asian.
The hour is at hand. Behold,
Alex, can you run upstairs while this big old cutscene's going and preheat the oven to 425?
425? Alright.
From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Heidelin. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength
Did you see
have.
that you're back?
Van Belzar, your enemy's shield
So nice
is
not
broken.
being forced to mute every 2 minutes because of Tim.
The
Oh, God, I
rest I leave to you.
I'm still going to be able to hear him through your mics, though.
We will speak
No, he's got his
later,
door shut.
Ascian.
When has it ever stopped him?
That's true.
But first, I must deal
No,
with
Marcus,
you.
I was saying, did you
The
see
question
that
of who is mightier remains.
No More Love with the Girls is getting an anime next year?
Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
Oh, fun. So everyone knows what kind of a evil criminal scum you are? I don't know, man. He can't pass a background check. He likes anime. Oh, wait, you're Canadian. You also like hockey. You're going to get anime.
Damn. How come you get to take all the damage? I want to be useful.
Aw, sorry about that. Yeah.
Well, do more. Following anything that has to be swapping between directions.
I'm just using Marcus as that response. It's sarcastic.
backdash to get out of this situation. Oh wait, I don't get that till like 60. So used to pressing a second button whenever I do my thing. It's like, what do you mean no extra damage? Okay. Sorry, the red one's using that early just threw me off. I messed up my collar because that guy's all faint his ultimate.
Push the button now, buddy.
It's still gonna be my. Yeah, I got some.
All right. Oh. Let me finish up these quests real quick. This might ding me, actually. I have to stay paladin for these because I signed up as a paladin, so.
Alright, give me 100.
And then I can head back to Mordona and get the next quest.
I'm ready to pick up the next quest.
Yes, I see you, delivery Moogle.
Can't do it at the same time. I had to go back to the Reaper.
Hey, Pi, how are you? Pi, I had a thought. And you've seen a lot of movie trailers, so I figured you'd be the person to ask about this. Movie trailers that matched up the music to the trailer perfectly. And I don't mean like James Gunn's new Superman movie, giving us some Superman music. Okay, woohoo, it gives us Superman music. Who cares, right? It's Superman music. It's supposed to be Superman themed.
If it doesn't sound Superman, then there's a problem.
What I mean is Logan. The Logan trailer. Do you remember what song they had for the Logan trailer? Johnny Cash is Hurt. The trailer for Punisher, the Netflix Punisher, was One by Metallica, which is a song about a soldier who is trapped in himself after the wounds he sustained in war. Which, I mean, perfect for Punisher. So, what I need are other examples like that, and I can't think of any, because I want to do like a top 10 video, but I can't even think. I found a third example that was like, okay, this could go on the list just because I needed an example, but it's like nowhere near the level of those two. Welcome back, Marcus. Oh, that's messed up. Okay, I'll check it out. Alright, let's go talk to Tataru. Swap to Sage. So hang on, let me pull up. You said Godzilla 2019.
It's so much quieter these days without everyone around.
The first Guardians of the Galaxy, I'd agree with that. Like, I literally, earlier this week,
Not that I'm
watched
pining for your
180
return,
movie
you
trailers.
understand.
It was a list that people put together of 180 of the quote-unquote best movie trailers. And I found one example. I found Kingsman 2, where I did it my way for Kingsman 2, and I thought that was really
I have my
well-fitting.
sources, and I know that each and every one of you is doing well and keeping busy with your endeavors. Meanwhile, I'm left with a surplus of free time and the
Ant-Man
question of how to
Quantumania.
make the most of it. What about you? Any plans for the immediate future? I hope you weren't thinking of asking me for advice. Though if you are open to suggestions, I might have one for you. You fought bravely and selflessly, helping those in need and saving our star from unimaginable threats. For your deeds, you've been hailed as the champion of Eorzea and a host of other incredible things. But why not put those titles aside for a while? Acquit yourself as a simple adventurer again,
Yeah.
and travel the world in search of wonder.
Yeah, I can see that being a problem.
Oh, with so many exciting places to choose from, it's hard to narrow it down. But I believe I have the perfect destination in mind.
Uh-oh.
Thavnair. That's where you should go next. I doubt you were able to squeeze in a proper tour of Radzat the last time you were there. What with the burning skies and rampaging monsters and so forth. And I'm sure Vritra would be pleased to see you. Then there's the bounty itself. The Empire's presence in the region was always a deterrent to exploration. So if you've a mind to sail that sea, now's your chance. Just think of all the new experiences you could have.
Excuse me.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty? As the bearer of Azem's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much.
Yeah, and a lot of, like, the Avengers
Oh, I
movies
know
and
that
whatnot
look.
all just use Avengers
That's an
music.
adventurer ready to take on the world.
And I love movie trailer music, don't
In
get me wrong.
anticipation of an
Two Steps
occasion
from Hell
like
is
this, I was
phenomenal. I
planning
love
to
listening
gift
to
you a
them.
new set of traveling clothes, but it's still a work in progress.
Huh?
Avengers Voltron.
I have no strings. Okay.
I don't know the non-content one, but you have to have the word.
That's a good look. That's a good call.
Shouldn't take much longer now, though, so sit tight and I'll have the last few bits sewn up before you can finish another cup of tea. Stitch in here and trim in there. Knot the threads with love and care.
Aww. Tataro's being adorable.
Just a little more to go. I'm sure you're still brimming with excitement. I am one with the needle. See how the fabric surrenders to my whims. Don't worry. I'll make sure the lining has plenty of pockets for all your little treasures. I swear adventurers are worse than children when it comes to hoarding every feather and leaf and
Thank
animal
you.
hide they come across.
Need help? That's a big old donut.
we mustn't forget the waterproofing. Gods forbid you forget to disrobe before plunging into the sea, or a river, or a piping hot bath.
Yeah, it's just the OP. Here we go, chat.
And thus I am returned.
Don't worry, that's not Xenos. Thank you, child.
Ah, you're awake.
You got the timer going for the tater tots? Okay, after the tater tots are done, I'm gonna need you to plate up me and your mother. And yourself. After the tater tots are
My
done,
apologies.
I
I
needed
do
you to make a
get
plate of
little
food
carried
for
away
me
with
and
my
for Mom.
sewing. You seem awfully cheerful. Pleasant dream? Or are you just looking forward to the next chapter
sort
of your grand
We moved
saga?
desks.
Either way, I promise to provide you with new apparel, and so I shall. If you'll accompany me to the Diamond Forge, we can put the finishing touches on your outfit. Shall we?
So I have 3 screens. Which I know seems excessive, but
That's excessive for right next to me.
yeah, say Cutestuff has 4 of them. She's ridiculous. We've even discussed with her adding 2 additional ones and how we would go about doing it. Oh, excuse me. So I've got my main monitor, I have my side monitor where I currently have Discord and my son's stream pulled up so I can keep an eye on him. And my streaming info is on this screen over here. And I have a portable monitor right here that I still have that plugged into my Switch. And that's just a cute little 16-inch portable monitor. That's a cute outfit. It's very cute. Alright, Tatara, where you got me going now? 6:30, holy shit. No, I caught up with those two, sort of. Wife and child. No, I don't think America will survive the Trump tariffs. Either Trump is going to give, or Trump's not going to give up. He's too stubborn and too stupid. He's going to have to be forced out of office. There's just nothing else to be done. He is literally crashing the world economy as we speak because he's a moron. And the rest of the world is waking up to the fact that we can't be reliant on America anymore because you put one fucking moron in charge and everything goes to shit. So with Trump being the biggest idiot we've ever had in the White House and America pushing for him to be in office again, America's going to lose its hold on the world, which unfortunately, if America is not dominant militarily as well as financially, World War III will break out. Because, and as a British person, you're going to back me up on this, America is the only time in the history of the world that a world power did not set about to conquer the entire planet. And now all of a sudden Trump starts wanting to, and it's like, no, that's not America, motherfucker. I don't see Trump's presidency going the full 4 years. I see him getting impeached. Either, like, actually thrown out of office by a riot. Or actually impeached. And if he is impeached, he'll refuse to leave, and so we'll have to send in the troops to get him kicked out of the office. J.D. Vance will then be told by Congress, hey, shape up or ship out. We've got no problem kicking you out either because you're a fucking idiot. It's already been proven that Trump only won because Key members of the GOP were able to mark 8 million votes as illegal. And so Trump only won by 3 million votes. And 38% of people didn't vote, like, at all. It's already been proven that 8 million votes probably would have switched the difference. So Trump stole the election to begin with. So I don't see him lasting the full 4 years. I see him getting impeached or pulled down, or hell, ideally, I'd love to see him fucking guillotined, but that's just me. My wife and oldest are upset that they're not going to be able to pre-order Switch 2s. We need to stop electing fucking old people. Yeah, but the games were $50 back in when the Wii came out, and the Wii was $250. And you compare that to modern day with how much everything's gone up, that's about the same. Yeah. Like, everyone's like, oh my god, it's so expensive. I didn't think it would be that expensive. Nah. And the thing is, I think they were $40 back then for brand new ones. Yeah, SNES games were $40, and that was in the 90s. You know, them doubling in price in 30 years. Okay. I think it was PS2 era, early 2000s when they jumped up to 50. Every time there's a price increase on games, people bitch. And fucking apparently gamers have the memories of goldfish when it comes to how much they paid for a game. But what it comes down to is value. And if I'm paying $80 for a game or $180 for a game, you're paying more to go see a movie. So cost per entertainment, cost per hour for experience, movies are like 10 times the cost of video games, even at $80 a game. Like, my oldest has sunk
1,000 hours?
1,000 hours into Mario Kart. Yeah, movie theaters are freaking out how much money they're losing, how no one's coming to see them, how everyone's just staying home and going to Netflix. And my response is, yeah, because you guys are fucking expensive. It's like $15 for a goddamn movie ticket. Drop it to $5. Movie tickets should be $5. And I realize that, but you are less likely, you are far pickier when you're dropping $15-20 on movie theater tickets then when you're dropping 5. Nice.
Please, Ashal, please! You must let me have that treasure map!
What's all this about?
My mother and father were slaughtered by monsters. My baby sister, still too young to fend for herself. Can you spare us no kindness? So, you hope to find your fortune? And what? You expect me to surrender my wares for pity's sake? What have you to offer in payment? As I thought. Come back when you've more than rags to your name. This is no mere treasure map. It is a guide to the vaults of Arzadal III, one of the great satraps of Radzat Han, and a direct descendant of Alzadal Khan.
A map to Alzadal's legacy?
I'm gonna try to go see Thunderbolts.
A fair guide wager. This is no fake. The parchment is marked with an arcane glyph of passage. You may find the ruins hidden in the bounty, but you won't be setting foot inside without this in your possession. A priceless artifact it is, discovered amongst the rubble in the aftermath of the final days, and lovingly restored by yours truly. This map is the key to fabulous riches, and I'll be the king of fools to simply give it away. Be glad I am no such king boy. Your scrawny-eyed had never returned with that treasure alive.
That's exciting. I hope you enjoy the movie. I do not have high expectations for it, but you know, there's something nice about seeing a...
Why must you tempt me with wealth I am powerless to claim? How I shall envy the one who purchases that precious map. Whatever they pay will be but pittance against the golden hoard they stand to uncover.
Such poor acting.
What of you, sir? Fighting man of your stature would surely relish the challenge of recovering Alzadal's lost fortune.
That's a bit.
A fortune, you say?
If I had but the strength to seize that treasure, my starving sister would never want for food.
I'll take it. Will this cover the price?
Oh, Estidian. Is your boy giving you a ride, or is he just running away without you?
Because she ran away without me, so I would love to give her a ride if she wasn't ahead of me.
For you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Well met, my friend.
Can you try it again tomorrow?
Someone is dressed for adventure. But why Thavner of all places? Knowing you, I suspect there's more to your plans than sightseeing and shopping. Ruins beneath the Bounty. Curious.
That'd be nice.
And here I've acquired a map to just such a site.
With that sale, I do believe I've earned the rest of the day off. Thank you for your patronage, sir, but if you'll excuse me.
You needn't mind us.
And now I fleece one of the heroes of the final days. Pray the sisters were looking elsewhere.
This map may or may not be genuine. Either way, we'll need a ship to find out for sure.
Uh-oh, what?
Lest you misunderstand, I seek the treasure not for myself. If such a fortune truly exists, then it could help ease the struggles of those who lost their loved ones in the final days.
I think it's so funny that Snow White is doing so poorly in theaters that they have halted production on a Tangled live action.
Yep.
I hope to do for Thavner what you and Alphino did for the Alamegans when you recovered the Mad King's trove.
And keep it canceled.
Come now. You know Alphino needs little encouragement when it comes to recounting the tales of your shared exploits.
That's true.
Speaking of precocious lads,
See what I
that
mean,
boy
my
in the
son?
bazaar was clearly an accomplice
Choices,
of the merchant.
choices.
Oh.
Suppose his role was to draw the attention of the crowd and add weight to the merchant's bold claims.
I've heard that the only, like, remotely decent thing about it is the girl. The girl who played Snow White, whatever her name is. Rachel... whatever.
Transparent act for the most part. It was not all mummery. The need to provide for his sister rang true enough. Thus, if some portion of the profits end up in that waif's pockets, then I will consider it money well spent. Whether the map leads us to the vault or not.
She was okay?
You are coming along, yes?
Of course we're coming.
I thought as much. Now, let's see about securing a vessel.
I can understand that. Yeah, like, the show... everything from the trailers all the way down to the reviews, I'm just like, no, I'm good. Oh. I was supposed to fold laundry today. So I don't know what aired that I need to watch. I'm already 3 episodes in on... Oh yeah, the Evil Lord aired today, didn't it? Or tomorrow. I love the author for Slime Witch. That's a possibility. I mean, we could be getting 15 episodes. That'd be nice. Because if we got like a 2-episode premiere and then another episode the next week, I was shocked we got another episode the next week. So let me check. New. It's just dub. Oh, Cannibal and Girl Friendship Survive. Is this one finally? There we go. Episode 1 posted. Okay, good. Okay. Oh. Oh, interesting. We might need a hand moving the treasure. Just Yustola.
Okay. Choices.
Oh, really? Palestinian. Where are we going next? Valdesian Annex. What am I running? What the hell? Yeah, Amazon's been getting more and more, and honestly, I would rather have anime on Amazon. What do you want? Oh, that chain. No, we're not doing that right now. Really? You don't like High Dive? High Dive's a pain to search through, I will admit. High Dive's UI sucks. Their player I don't have a problem with. Their library I don't have a problem with. Oh god, Anime Strike was the worst. I hate how licensing in America with Disney...
Ojika, my good man. Would you be so kind as to...
I'm not Ojika, bitch.
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise?
I wish you had sent word ahead. I thought I was having visions for a moment there.
Oh.
Slow and steady. Raha and I have been compiling old records of the students' activities. We were able to locate several accounts in the archives of Numenon, but the bulk of our documents was lost along with the Isle of Fowl.
But what brings you to the Annex, my friend?
What's
Surely
going
you
on
haven't
with
come
Fade?
all this way just to watch us shuffle dusty papers around?
Or the timer going off?
Should
I'll
go
be right back,
upstairs
chat.
to
I have not let my son know yet that dinner is ready now. I have not let anyone know. Oh, sorry about that, chat.
The treasure vault of Alzadal III.
Where are we going? Okay. Okay, no.
And you're looking for companions to join you on this expedition? I would dearly love to accompany you, of course, but I'm afraid I'm committed to another task. On the subject of which, I had hoped to ask for your assistance.
Uh-oh. He's so excited he's vibrating.
Then again, it's not so urgent that it can't wait until you've returned. You should go, Raha. I'll stay here and mind the shop, as it were.
Are you sure? I'd hate to leave you short-handed.
I'm sure. Just try to be back before too many moons have passed.
Well, I guess we're off on another adventure already.
Yeah.
Have a good one, Pi. Good luck to you in your exams.
Have you
Hopefully
asked
I'll be
anyone
better.
else to come along?
I'm sick and tired of being sick.
Then might I suggest we invite your Stola?
That was my suggestion.
Ever since the Scions disbanded, she spent most of her time cloistered within the Great Google Library, hoping to piece together a method to traverse the rift. It would seem, however, that whatever wisdom she sought there was not to be found. She arrived in Charlium the other day. We spoke briefly before she began her search of Numenon. Considering what you've told us of Alzadal's extraordinary feats, I do believe your Stola would be more than interested to hear what you have to say. Splendid! Then let us head to the archives at once.
Wait, before you go. I have another
Ribs and tater
potential
tots.
member to volunteer, if you've room to spare. He sent the students a request for materials, you see. Treatises on the architecture of treasure vaults and the like. From what I can gather, the Loperites wish to build their own vault for the people of Atheris to explore, and are looking for inspiration to help make it a memorable experience. So, why not take Urianger with you? Let him study Alzadal's legacy firsthand.
None can deny the benefit of seeing something with your own eyes. If our expedition leader has no objections, I say we extend Urianger an invitation once we've spoken with your Stola.
Safe travels, you two. But don't forget, I'd still like your help with that other matter I mentioned.
All right, all right, all right.
Right. Then it's off to the library.
Of course, I'm always happy to speak with Y'shtola. It's Y'shtola. Where is she? All the way back. Whoa, all the way back there. Girl, why you gotta be hyped? collapsed. Girl, what are you doing? Oh, she's napping.
I've never known Y'shtola to doze off in the middle of research before.
Close my eyes for one moment.
Aw, kitty.
How long have you two been here? Did you know? I must have been studying for 2-3 days straight before exhaustion finally claimed me.
We all pick different responses to that question.
Did you? What did you pick? Oh, we just barely got here.
No. That's your son, actually. Just catching up on my light read.
You're so mean.
As you know, I've been researching ways to travel from the source to one of its reflections. Well, looking for hints at least. I don't expect to find a simple set of instructions tucked away in some dark corner of the library. So I've been skimming through the stacks, hoping to uncover even a partial mention of any similar feats in the past. A means to travel between worlds exists, and you can be sure I will find a way to employ it. So I promised Runar, but 'twould seem I've set myself a nigh impossible task.
She just wants to go see her cat boyfriend.
You needn't be so hard on yourself. The leap I made with the Crystal Tower was not achieved in an afternoon. It was the culmination of a collective effort spanning generations.
Oh, you think me discouraged? I assure you, 'tis quite the opposite. A daunting challenge and the time to sink my teeth into
There
it.
we go.
I feel like a fresh face.
First time giving my mom a ride in like nearly a week.
I was good
Scholar
waiting
in
for
her
you.
element.
She's probably over that. So I don't think it was until like last Saturday.
Indeed. Was there something else you wish to ask of me?
Well, the Saturday before that.
Alzadal is no minor figure in Harnish history, and much is known about his family. But this is the first I've heard of a descendant surviving a trip to another
I have a
world.
feeling this is a dungeon soon.
If those tales are true, then he may have left behind some clue as to how it was accomplished. An invitation to delve into one of the world's lingering mysteries. As if I could refuse.
So
And whence do
tender
we
and
embark
moist.
upon this expedition?
Achiali by ship. But before that, we thought to extend an invitation to Urianger as well. He was in Thalmazane last we heard.
Had a feeling.
How were the ribs, wife?
Then by all means, let us recruit him and be on our way.
A little bit.
Insufficient item level. Wait a
Okay.
minute.
Want to trade?
560. How
done?
much do I have? 547. Uh-oh. I am too low level. Oh well, I guess I have to tank it now.
Okay, what item level do we need to be for this?
560.
Oh, okay. I'm 650. I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, no, you're fine. This tanking gear doesn't look good because it's meant for like paladins.
You need more tombstones, though.
All the tombstones.
Well, this one gives us 30, so that's a little more than nothing.
No flying in here. That's okay.
Ah, our illustrious champion. Cloaked in the mantle of the common explorer, fame set aside in thy pursuit of simple adventure. I am told a new expedition is in the offing. And thee. As ever, thou art the picture of strength.
You've been keeping yourself busy, I trust?
True to our plan, Thancred and I embarked upon a pilgrimage of sorts, with an eye for gauging the state of those lands through which we passed. Our travels were interrupted, however, by a request for aid from our befurred lunar allies. As you may recall, the Loperites had been seeking new purpose for the moon, another role through which it might serve to benefit mankind. The Forum hath been working to advise them in this endeavor, but I return to offer mine own counsel.
And this has what to do with treasure vaults, exactly?
Ah, you have learned of my predicament from Mistress Cryle. I know not whence they acquired such knowledge, but the Loperites now stand convinced that adventurers delight in treasure hunts. Thus, with their newly built wonderland of riches and mystery, do they hope to entice all manner of daring delvers to the moon. So earnest and innocent was their desire to bring joy to the world that I found myself powerless to refuse them my cooperation. But what of you, my friends? Why are you come to Labyrinthos?
This is indeed a most fortuitous opportunity. I should be honored to accept thine invitation. How long hath it been, I wonder, when last our actions were not impelled by fate or desperation?
Aye. Though I cherish the Scion's accomplishments, 'tis pleasant to not have the weight of the world upon our shoulders for a change.
Counting Estinian, we number 5 now, yes? Without knowing what traps or perils await unwary feet, we may be wise to refrain from recruiting others.
I agree. Between us, we should have the skills to handle whatever situation may arise. Shall we be on our way?
What, no time to spare a word for the grizzled old bard?
All is well, I trust.
A wasted trip, I'm afraid. I'd hoped to catch up with a former mentor while you parleyed with the rabbits, but it seems our paths were not to cross. That's because we didn't travel by experimental etherite. It's astounding what a lack of nausea does for one's sense of well-being.
Yeah.
In any case, as we made our way around Ilzabard, we saw that much of the continent was in various stages of chaos. A certain amount of disorder is to be expected. The final days are over, and the people no longer have a common threat binding them together. That's the thing with these fledgling troubles, eh? You need to keep an eye out, lest they mature into full-grown headaches. So, for what reason have so many esteemed personages seemed fit to gather? Beneath the waters of the Bounty, you say? I see you've already stolen away my traveling partner with the promise of unexplored ruins and scholarly glory.
Well, yeah.
Nay, 'tis not for mine own indulgence, but rather the fulfillment of my commitment to the Loperids.
Ah, of course. And if you have Estinian rounding out your group, you'll likely have all the members you need.
Is that you on the glowing
Feeling
puppy?
left out? I could put in a good word for you, if you like.
You have another glowing puppy.
Yeah, I have 2 glowing puppies.
We may have been released from our obligations, but I'll never be free of that merciless wit of yours, will I? In all seriousness, it is best I sit this one out. Too many former Scions consorting with one another might be seen as a cause for concern in certain quarters.
That's right.
I'll return to my usual reconnaissance and scout out the situation in the Far East. Feel free to share if you come across any interesting revelations. Till we meet again.
Shall we also hasten our departure? Sir Estinian will wonder what hath become of us.
Are you tanking this some?
It's the only class that can do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm catching up. Don't be mad at me. I had to run down and take care of dinner. Did you feed yourself, son?
No.
You feed yourself.
You should have done that while we were waiting for that. Come on.
I'm really hungry.
Okay. Oh, all right. Now I can queue up for the dungeon. I'm sorry. I am going to go back to Razatan because I can get more equipment. Are the rings unique, wife? I think they are. Let's check. I just bought a second one. Oh my god, they're not unique. Ring. I am item level 6. Why am I 651 still? What is going on here? Oh, it's just the ears.
UW660. Can't buy anything.
I'm 650. Oh. Yeah.
I get it. That's so good. Yeah, you get upgraded. You get upgraded. You get upgraded, so yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go work on another quest while we wait for this. Probably as a paladin. You okay, buddy?
I'm fine.
All right, chap. Well, my voice is almost back to normal. I can probably record videos tomorrow. So the goal is to knock out Monday's anime video and Monday's Commander video. And the Commander video script is done. I'm basically finished with that. So I need to spend pretty much all day tomorrow and tonight knocking out Monday's anime video, and I don't know which I'm gonna do yet. I think I can figure it out, though. Oh. Out of work.
There we go.
I just skipped the cutscene. Sage. Whip. Commence. Sorry.
Yeah.
Pull as much as you want, son.
This shouldn't be too hard with the gear I have.
Not with your gear.
Oh. Oh. Guys. My guy.
Still gonna want to pop a cooldown to stay alive. There you go.
Haven't died yet, so that means we can just keep on forward.
I got a little rough there for a second, but we figured it out.
I'm doing as much. I still most of my time cooldowns. We're going up
So you still on all your big cooldowns?
Yeah. And part of the prize level arms length was down. All I had was Dark Line and Missionary, which weren't too efficient.
I don't remember this fight at all. I've done this dungeon like once or twice, so.
You're gonna be in that side.
What?
Okay, so just get away from that. That's two. Hi, Bahamut. I wanna make sure he's not aiming your right. That seems like the nice thing to do.
What do you think of the giant summons, wife?
Alright, so just stay in center and when they like seem like they're about to stay at simply stand still. Round 2 seems right. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna get ahead by one of them.
I got mob protection. She'll be fine.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? That works. Treasure? I like that. 5 tomestones, I'm rich. Oh, you guys cooking it?
Salt encrusted teleporter. Oh.
Wow.
What? Water.
Water. Oh. Ooh, enemies. That seems like the right thing to touch.
Turtles.
Crabs. Well, there's one. Honestly, it's a little too scary to fall right now. Ouchie. Maybe not summon.
There's a lot of bad guys here.
I was scared, so I had to caught the getting done. But I didn't break, so I'm fine.
I kept you alive, barely.
Barely.
I mean, you are a Dark Knight. You're always one step away from death anyway.
Didn't help I didn't press the right button. Like my right heal button. Over here. Another guy. I think I don't. I was saying last time. I don't think I wanna.
Sorry, chat. Holy crap.
No, they're mine.
Son, you just go ahead and pick up the ads. I'm gonna focus fire this guy down. I think Mom should too. Because the faster we kill this thing, the fewer ads we get. Okay, see, now we only got 2 packs of ads.
Okay, so it should be like a target for it, kind of enemy.
Well, we got a king crab. Like, literal king crab. You see the crown on his head?
Oh, yes, it does. No, don't do that.
Claw trap, I'll install the 113. What the heck?
Robot.
Alright, we got a room with 25 squares. And the 5 in the middle are different colors.
What does that mean?
So always pay attention to the rooms. Alright, we got X's.
Good claws. So, I'm gonna send away from the one blue dot above them.
Yeah.
Oh, he has mirrors!
Oh, he's got mirrors. Okay.
So just stay in like, yeah, just stay like really out of the way. There was a ray glide.
We're all gonna have a pot.
Claws.
We got beams.
I barely read that right. Oh, you shouldn't have. Okay. Oh, wait, no, that's
Oh,
that.
Jesus. Nope.
Mom, stay with me, save me.
Yep. Right here.
Now it's gonna be first one hit. So stay on the side. Yeah, I think it should be. Oh. Let's see, was he focusing on the thing? I forgot about that mechanic.
Come on. Nope. Couldn't quite save Mom in time.
What? Get there we go. That was not the one I meant to do. Actually, when I execute it, that's fine.
Jesus. Oh, no, I gotta see.
No, I've shown him that he's gonna die.
Okay, now I can risk it. Ah, holy crap, that was a pain in the butt. Woman, did you sneak a resin?
Yeah, I had the instant cast. I figured it was better to use my mana than yours.
We're out of combat, it's not a big deal. Like, everyone was dying on that fight.
Including me. I don't know what to.
I might as well.
You had a bleed effect on you, my son.
Oh, okay.
Single pulls until the debuff goes away.
Okay.
Oh.
That makes it too.
Both of your DPS have 50% reduced stats.
That's why it's taking forever.
Yup. You have 25% reduced stats.
Why did the sword there? Oh, they have them.
That's weird. I don't know what's going on with you two, man. I appreciate you supporting me, though. Okay, Mom has 10 seconds left. Homeboy has...
I have no seconds left.
What do you think of the treasure, son?
Help all survivors of the calamity.
How you been, anime guy?
Now I'm set to double pull.
Now you can double pull if you want to.
Oh, what the? Wait, no, we're
Mimics.
yeah, where is it?
Owie.
I'll double pull. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to fall where you're at, huh? You got a spring over here. Like this. And then we can... Okay, increased healing I've been sick all week, so. Ribbons denote bullshit. Remember that about this game. I don't know what the version is though. But the cool thing is, they designed this fight for colorblind people. So the ribbons all have different colors, right? Watchwear, do you see the things with holes in the ground?
Yeah.
Spikes come out of them, so try to avoid standing on those.
Or you can only like move left and right.
Alright, yellow, green. So he's hitting the green ones. Do we want to be near yellow? Yes.
Oh no, okay. So, if your target's green, go to stay away from green.
Yeah. And you'll note that the ribbons, even though they're different colors, also have different knockouts. So people that are colorblind can still, you know, play. We're gonna want to go this way.
You can like press A and D to get out of shit.
Okay. Oh, no, I'm getting stamped. I gotta go long. Why is this? Oh, my neck. No, we were still spinning. No, we hadn't. I was still spinning even after you did.
None of you cheer
Alright, he's hitting
Get
green,
yellow,
gets
yellow,
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 gets
yellow.
yellow.
Damage. I didn't hit him with that. Uh-oh.
I got you, buddy. Oh. Nice. Yellow gets green, gets green. Well done, everyone. What's the loot?
Maybe.
What the heck?
What have we here?
'Tis not unlike a Hunnish alchemical furnace in design.
Well, there is one way we might find out.
Stop! You mustn't touch it.
Vritra! Oh, my apologies. Should I continue calling you Varshan?
You may address me as you wish. My nature is no longer a secret. Still, this is not a setting I imagined for our union. Surely you've not entered these ruins as common looters.
Would that we could deny your accusations, but I fear you're not far from the truth.
Great Vritra, might we beseech thee to explain the nature of this strange contrivance?
It was crafted by our alchemists at my behest, for the purpose of sealing something away.
Dragonflower blooms with dignity.
Y'all know you stole her.
What did Y'shtola say to you?
You and I.
Perhaps I should
later.
simply show you.
What's that, buddy?
Dark something.
Dark soup.
I have lifted the seal, if only for the moment, by an authority only I possess.
A planar fissure?
No, my friend. Small though it may be, this is a functioning gate into the void.
Rodney is so excited to find a portal to hell. And Y'shtola's just as excited. Girls gotta learn, right, wife?
Y'all know you stole her.
I must admit, I am deathly curious to know how a void gate came to be hidden in the depths of these ruins.
To tell that tale, we must first peer far to the south, and even further into memory. An age 5 millennia passed when the Algan Empire sent an invading force to the shores of Mericidia. The southern people rallied around the commanding figures of Bahamut and Tiamat and fought fiercely to repel the would-be conquerors. With Bahamut's defeat, however, the tide turned against them. Desperate to seize any advantage, the Mercidians resorted to summoning primal entities.
Recognize them? The primal entities.
In response, Emperor Zande forged a covenant with the Cloud of Darkness, sovereign among the all-devouring denizens of the Void, thus bolstered by icons on one side and Void Scent on the other. The two armies clashed in a battle of unspeakable carnage. So much death, so much loss.
I consider myself well versed in that period of history, yet you speak as one who witnessed it happen.
Well, yeah.
Indeed, I did. I heard Tiamat's roar of defiance and sped toward that war-torn land. Along with my siblings.
Yeah, Summer's looking amazing.
Ashdaya. We dragons are not male or female as men are wont to classify, but elder sister is the closest a mortal tongue can come to describing what she meant to me. I was the last of our brood to hatch, and Ashdaya cared for me where my sire could not. Thus I was with her when Tiamat roared. I was with her when she journeyed south, and I was with her when she fought against the Void-sent hordes. Yet no matter how many of their vile fiends we cast down, more rose from the abyss to take their place. Faced with an unwinnable war of attrition, Ashdaya risked her all on a final gamble. She plunged through the Void Gate itself to strike at the root of their strength. I tried to follow in her wake, determined to lend what aid I could. But even as I came upon Alag's glittering tower, I saw the rift close behind her. And Ashdaya has been lost to us ever since.
I find I must retract my earlier claim of historical knowledge. Nowhere in the Crystal Tower's archives did I see mention of such noble sacrifice.
That does not surprise me. To Allagan eyes, it must have seemed as if a lone dragon, driven to madness, simply dove through the gate and did not return.
You ready for...
For my part, I spent long years searching for the means to reunite with Ashdaya.
What do you want? Be right back, chat. Should grab a drink.
Until I could search no more. Until Alag was dust, and the art to open a void gate large enough to accommodate a dragon forever lost.
Yet you have the beginnings of a gate right here, under the control of a harnessed device.
My discovery came before Radzatan was founded. Though I scoured the lands for a method to cross the rift, it was beneath the sea that I chanced to find a natural planar fissure. It was, however, far too narrow to admit a worm's bulk. Only after our city rose upon the rock, and I could enlist the aid of our talented alchemists, did matters take a favorable turn. Their dedication was beyond reproach. Tirelessly, they worked to expand the fissure, and after decades of toil, it finally grew to a size that a child might pass through.
Not long ago, you told us that you called out to your kin, but Ashdaya's answer was silence. I suspect the conclusion to your tale is not a joyful one.
With hope in my heart, I used a simulacrum to cross the threshold. But no, I did not find her. What I found was a host of void scent, clamoring around the opening they had sensed. 'Twas but a moment, but enough. I had no choice but to retreat and allow the portal to contract once more.
The gate was a threat to your people. You had to decide between endangering Razathan and abandoning your sister. You chose the latter.
'Twas not that thy sibling scorned thy call. 'Twas that she was trapped beyond a barrier through which neither roar nor dragon may pass. Even now, in the desolate world of the 13th.
I can
Spell
scarce
it out,
imagine your
Ariana.
pain, yet it was wise not to linger in that place. Too long a sojourn, and even a being of your power risks being warped into a creature of the void. You've seen this phenomenon before, when we stepped into the darkness.
I remember when Nero turned purple.
Yeah.
Turned purple? Well, yes. His wounds had allowed the void's corruption to enter his body and twist his ether.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
Had it been
that's
allowed
funny.
to progress much longer, I presume he would have been fully transformed.
Then there is little hope for Ashdaya.
Ah, no. I hadn't meant to. I speak only of possibilities. The scales of the first brood are extraordinarily resistant to ethereal fluctuations. They are the protective talisman's core components after all, and even the corruption I described would struggle to overcome. Of course. With the warding scale in one's possession, one could conceivably survive a stay in the 13th without being warped by its energies.
Be that as it may, it is too late to rescue my sister. 5,000 years too late. And now countless others look to me for guidance and protection. So when I sensed intruders in the ruins, I came only to ensure that the gate remained closed. That, and to secure the treasure, of course.
Are we not going to get the Y'shtola cutscene? Oh,
I wish only to forget the rest.
Not yet.
going back to Razatan. Or I can repair. I think
I should repair.
by engineering.
It's right near. Wow.
Oh.
Does that feel like an expensive repair bill?
What do we got? Oh. Just run.
Huh, I can't.
Sorry, chat. It's just cold. It just won't go away.
That was all his idea.
It was all Stidion's idea. It was all his idea.
All his idea. Had to come along to keep him out of trouble.
Throw your soul under the bus. Sherry just messaged me. There was a mom's night out that did Raiders, and their team name was Mummy's Night Out.
I think I remember that familiar wave.
Does this feel familiar, son?
His wave did, definitely. The way he swung his kick reminded me of the guy who took the throne. I don't remember. Xenos' dad.
Be a mummy, yeah. You don't recognize the Knight in Black, son?
I haven't gotten to his face yet.
Okay. Well, you won't. Oh. I'm gonna go finish up these other quests first. Because I want to try to... Nah, I'll do it after the stream. I'll do it later. Sorry, honey, I can't give you a lift.
You gotta wait for me. Unless you're too impatient for that. Huh?
Every time I'm within range of you, it would click me on the other thing.
Change your angle.
I did.
Yell at me.
I had to physically
Don't
move
yell at me.
ahead.
Let's go back.
And you two can hitchhike on that when you're done. No, I haven't tried that. I have a cough because I have a cold. It settled into my chest about a week ago. I started getting sick last Friday. It really hit me. Saturday I started feeling bad. Sunday I felt worse. Monday and Tuesday was the worst of it. I've been slowly recovering since then. It's just been days upon days of getting brutally beaten down by this cold. Can I get your emery board? Much better. Thank you, dear. Oh. You okay? What'd you lose? Needle? Sanity? Clip? Careful. Want some light? You know what? I should have been smarter. Nothing? Sorry, chat. That was bright. Ugh. Oh, Jesus.
The riches the Radiant Host have retrieved were hoarded in Al-Zadal's name. A fortune I set aside.
Jesus, do you need help? What clip?
The clip so I don't lose everything on my needle.
Oh, the little blue one? Oh.
And lo, that day hath come. May it aid our wounded city in reclaiming its vibrancy and vigor.
The chair can't be closed up or it won't come out.
It'll vanish forever. Do you need help putting your chair back where you need it, or are you good?
In better times, I would leave such a task to our capable Ahawan. God's rest his soul. Finding myself
Mom up here going berserk with the chair.
counsel in the here and now. I will assume the responsibilities of mine office directly. Firstly, the treasure shall be sold for more convenient currency. Thence, invested into the trading port of Yedlamad. Our merchants must have their operations restored, their ships rebuilt. Commerce must flow once more. None were spared the tragedy of the final days. Of this, I am well aware. But an absence was created by the loss of Kalzal's consortium. By filling it, we provide new means for our fishermen, our artisans, and others to bring their wares to distant markets.
Is it on the floor?
No. What was that one now? It's my computer recording my dad.
And what of the children who were left without family to care for them?
Is it not underneath your keyboard?
That is a concern
Sure?
which weigheth heavily upon my mind.
Huh. How'd you lose your
The
mouse?
simple gift of coin will soon be exhausted, leaving these young souls adrift on the fringes of our society. Nay, a proper solution is needed, one which doth guarantee their welfare for years to come.
It's not between the couch cushions or anything? You want my help, or do you want me to just stay out of your way?
Thou hast surely seen how other nations rise to meet this challenge, adventurer.
Where was it?
What dost thou deem the wisest course?
Oh.
Of course, we must all look out for one another. Let us put this idea into practice. A contract shall be written, requiring all who receive of Al-Zadar's treasure to commit a portion of their future earnings towards the running of an orphanage. Now, such an influential policy is deserving of a worthy name.
Oh.
A successful merchant. I believe I see thy reasoning. Kalzal should be remembered, not as the blasphemy which terrorized Daphne, but as a hard-working and generous man who brought much wealth to our shores. Do any among you object to this proposition? Many here have lost loved ones to the beasts.
Are we good now?
In that time of strife, any one of us could have broken. Any one of us may have been taken by despair. When I think of Kalzal, I feel no hatred. Only a stinging regret that we could not save him as well. Isn't that right, men?
This bodes well for that boy. Mirad, was it? Perhaps he can cut ties with that shady peddler.
Then let it be done. Henceforth, this initiative shall be known
Here.
as the Kalzal Foundation.
Okay.
Nabdeen, thou art to assemble a patrol and ensure that no child in this city liveth in squalor.
All right, we're gonna finish up this cutscene and then end the stream, chat, because Cute Stuff just hurting themselves. So, would you shut up? I'm not explaining your fucking injury every time you have a problem, okay?
Citizens must not suffer a day more than is necessary.
Dragon and man, side by side in pursuit of a brighter morrow. Reminded of Ishgard.
But it does look like we finished up at least patch 6.1, which is nice.
We're on 6.2 now?
Yeah, that was 6.1. Well,
Oh.
other than the raid.
Oh, it's so warm.
All right, kids, we're going to call it a night. You guys have yourselves a good one. We will be back again tomorrow. Although, we may want to change our stream schedule. I